Alright, we are on day 2. We've got a bow and 2 arrows. And now we're off to go try to make that situation slightly better. And maybe actually get some skills? That would be great. Skills, money, and arrows. That's what we're after today. Not even too worried about becoming a citizen or any of that nonsense. Just gotta find ways of getting experience, so I'll probably start by talking to people.
Boy, that lunatic's hammering is wearing me down.
Who are you talking about?
Can't you hear that hammering? Who do you think hammers all day long in the Harbor District? I mean that lunatic felon. He takes the hammer to his hut every day.
Ah, shit. To take care of Felon, I think you have to beat the shit out of him. And we can't do that with a bow, because it'll just flat out kill him. So... already facing restrictions from the challenge, but whatever.
How's it going?
How much do you want?
What do you mean, how much?
I'm the moneylender and you came to me. What could you want from me? Money, of course.
Pretty good right now, actually. Right, and you can just pinch stuff from people's houses, but I'm pretty sure they'll attack you. I used to wait until people, like, left, sneak in, and then take their shit. Because if you don't sneak, or if they just see you, then they'll come after you. Otherwise, they won't.
You look a little worse for wear. Haven't slept in a long time, have you?
Too long, I should say.
Come on, step closer. With me, you'll find what you're looking for.
Things like that. You don't say.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
You said that you've got what I need. Does that include information?
But of course, what is it you want to know? I don't believe that. I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Can't keep anything to himself. Who says
Do you know anyone from the upper quarter?
Things like that. If I knew anyone up there, I wouldn't be standing here, my boy.
I won't tell
Fair enough, I guess.
Has anything exciting happened lately?
these are bad times.
You could say so. It wasn't that long ago. A thief ran by here. He must have stolen a bow in the lower part of the city. Of course, the militia came here way too late, like always. He got away from them, just jumped into the harbor, and he was gone.
Someone's gonna do the work. Go away. Don't tell her.
You don't say.
What interesting things are there to see around the harbor?
Well, if you're looking for some action, you can go down to Cardiff's Inn at the quay. There's always something brewing there. You can hardly miss it. The guy standing by the entrance there will certainly draw your attention to it.
He simply talks too much.
Besides that, there's the large ship of the Paladins, the King's stately war galley. That one's really worth seeing. You'll find it if you keep left at the quay and then pass under the high rock face.
He simply talks too
Who
much.
says things like that? I can't take care of everything for
Can't keep
everybody.
anything.
Are there any other traders here at the harbor?
If you keep to the left at the quay, you'll find Helvor, my husband. He sells fish.
That's not what my husband.
On the other side, there's Brahim, the cartographer.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Alright, well I don't need what you have.
Take care of everything for
I do remember an obnoxious guy in front of a tavern,
Who says things like that?
now that she's brought it up.
It was just like you said.
This is the fishmonger.
Hey, do you need fish? Get your fish here, fresh from the depths of the sea.
Nobody ever asks.
Can you tell me something about those missing people?
Missing people? This is a harbor, pal. Things like that are bound to happen. The sea is treacherous and bound to claim a life now and then. Captains of large vessels will always sign on new sailors in a large seaport such as Khorinis to complete their crews. And if they don't find any volunteers, some people may get dragged off against their will, and then they're gone.
Are you missing someone?
Me? No.
Do you know of anyone who's gone missing?
No idea. Ask the shipbuilders.
What ship would that have been?
Good question. Not many ships have come into Khorinis lately. That's true.
Know what to believe anymore. That's nothing new.
Show me your fish.
I get so worked up.
Yeah, okay. I remember him. There's a thieves guild in town, and if memory serves, you can buy like special fish off him that have like lockpicks and other interesting things inside of them. Just as a little smuggling operation.
Who says things like that? I won't tell her.
The non-labeled citizens are really nice. Like in this is in comparison to something like Oblivion, where everybody has a name.
What
You
led
never
into
know.
this poor area? What are you looking for here?
Who's important and who's not. Ah.
I'm just looking around a bit.
Ha! Then you better not be caught looking around. It would seem that we have a few thieves in the city who would steal stuff from the rich people. The city guard recently turned the harbor district upside down, but they didn't find anything.
What do you know about the thieves?
Nothing, but all the citizens are scared and have become distrustful, particularly towards strangers. Don't get caught in strange houses. No one takes kindly to that. Yeah, you gotta protect yourself against thieves. A sturdy cudgel works best.
Can you teach me anything?
I'm forging a few fittings and nails and repairing iron parts. But I don't know enough about forging weapons to be able to instruct you. If you want to learn that, go see Herod. He sure knows how to forge weapons. But if you want to train your muscles a bit, I can help you with that.
Well, we don't need strength to use a bow. I think crossbows are strength-based.
Really?
And I know melee weapons, like, take your strength plus the damage of the weapon, and that's your output, but I don't know if bows work the same way.
What are you cooking there?
Oh, fish soup. It's not all that tasty, but at least it's hot. You can try a plateful, if you like.
You sound tired.
What can you tell me about the city?
Most citizens in this town are afraid of thieves. Therefore, it's not a good idea to enter strange houses. But if you're looking for a place to stay overnight, you're welcome to sleep in my hut. There's an extra bed that you can have.
Aren't you afraid of thieves?
The only valuable thing that I ever owned has already been taken. Oh, someone stole my statue of Enos.
Okay. When she invited me to stay over, I was like, really? Wow, okay.
Could you cook me some soup?
I cook for everybody. For you too, if you want. All you need to do is bring me a fish.
Alright. I wonder if it's just a trade thing or if that's an actual, like, side quest. I do not remember what's up here. I don't remember a lot, if I'm honest. Snippets here and there. Okay, so this is quite possibly gonna get dangerous. I heard a creature. Oh, this is on the other side of the wall. I gotcha. Yeah, there's snappers down there. And I'm not gonna go any higher because I don't... Well, I mean, what are the odds that there's something up here dangerous? Although that music changing is definitely foreboding. How have I never noticed this? Nobody's home? Alright. Got ourselves some arrows. This has already been worth the trip. And Anybody here? No? So this is obviously a guard tier area. I don't know why the music got so serious all of a sudden though. There's like platforms and shit. Why is this empty? Man, I do not remember this at all. And now it's just dead silent, which is worse. And I don't see a way onto the second floor. Huh. Well, I guess I'm on my way. 7 arrows was worth it. It's strange. Okay. There's the music. I was like, it's so quiet. It's almost disorienting. Speaking of the music, though, I'm not sure whether it's the mods or the Night of the Raven expansion. I'm just gonna say the mods because I feel like the expansion would have been a little more polished. But when you load in, it plays like the menu music for like a good 30 seconds. So I just have to stand there and wait for it to be over before I start the record, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to hear shit over it blaring away.
Do you sell weapons too?
Forget it. Everything I make goes to the paladins or the militia. I have a commission for 100 swords from Lord Hagen. He wants to equip the city guard.
Alright, well, I didn't want swords. I was hoping maybe arrows?
New in the city, huh? I'm Brian. I'm Master Harriet's apprentice.
Can I buy weapons from you?
Not really. I'm merely an assistant. The weapons that are made in this smithy are collected by the militia and taken to the towers where they're stored. But if it has anything to do with forging, maybe I can help you.
Okay, like what?
What can I get from you?
I can sell you some steel billets.
Oh. 2 pieces of raw steel. Now I'm good. Especially because I don't think I could just exploit it like I did in Gothic 1.
Hey,
Corbin.
you!
Ah, fresh face. You're not from Khorinis, are you? This is not a good time for travelers. Bandits everywhere, no work, and now the farmers have risen up too. What winds have blown you here?
I'm looking for work.
Do you know anything about carpentry?
The only thing I can make out of wood is a fire.
And what about locks?
Well...
I'm sorry, but I can't use you if you know nothing about my trade. And I have no money to pay for an apprentice.
Alright, well...
What if I want to start an apprenticeship with one of the other masters here?
All right, I shall give you my approval. But you had better get yourself the blessing of the gods first. Say, are you a man of faith?
No, but I'm gonna lie.
Yes, a most humble servant, Master Thorben.
Then go to Vatras, the priest of Adanos, and have him give you his blessing. He will tell you where you can find a priest of Innos. You should get his blessing too. Once you have received the blessing of the gods, I shall vote for you.
So, you know a lot about locks.
What good is a fine chest without a fine lock? I make my own locks. That way, I can at least be sure I haven't built my chest that sturdy for nothing. A poorly made lock is easy to break, and there are plenty of thieves about in Khorinis, especially lately.
Can you teach me how to pick locks?
I don't know whether you can be trusted or not. For all I know, you might be one of those layabouts who only come to town to empty the chests of honest people. I'm not going to teach you anything before I'm convinced that you're an honest fellow.
Alright. Well, getting a blessing's probably a pretty easy way to get some XP, so let's go do that first. Then we'll see what else is available. I need enough to learn how to skin animals at the very least.
I'm asking your blessing.
Why should I give you my blessing, stranger?
I want to start an apprenticeship with one of the masters in the lower part of town.
Go with the blessing of Adanos, my son.
Well, that was easy. Oh, okay. It played the level up sound, but I didn't level up. Need another 90 XP for that. So let's go see what else we can do. Fuck, I'm going back into the harbor. I do not know the city at all. Like, my memory of what it's laid out like is nothing like reality. It's funny how that happens with memory over time. It'll just start shifting things around, trying to suit some other need, I guess. Did I talk to you? Yes.
Has anything exciting happened?
You could say that. They robbed Bosper the bowmaker. What a brazen thing to do, I tell you. The fellow just ambled into the shop in broad daylight and grabbed himself a bow. And Bosper right after him, hollering, "Stop right there, you rogue!" But the thief was too fast.
That's been known a long time.
Alright, well we got a few more arrows. Maybe I'll just go kill stuff. At least that's a nicer option than it was in my last challenge run with Gothic. Killing shit's an actual option for XP grinding. Okay, you're just a youngin'. Oh good. 20 XP, shit. Not gonna get me very far now, is it? Oh, there's field raiders up there. I think I might be able to, like, get a semi-quest out of the farmers? Although I already bought the clothes, so not like it's a big deal, but maybe I can retroactively get some XP? Come on. Alright, there's something about the stone circles too. There we go. 4 arrows left. I think there's something up here, but I don't remember what. Oh shit, there's 2 of them. Okay, I got them. Oh, I'm fucked. Nope. Nope. Alright. Fine. Okay. 60 XP. I only need 30. What else can I do? Lobart. Anything?
Have you got anything else for me to do?
I don't. But you can ask my wife or the boys in the fields. Maybe they need some help.
Ooh, I know what I can do. I can get some wine. Where the hell do I get wine? I'd be really annoyed when I just find some somewhere if I buy it off of Canther. Is he not here anymore? No, he's not. He's in the city. Okay. And he just left a scroll behind. Dumbass. Alright, well I definitely need to buy stuff now. Let's heal up actually. They're worth 10. Yeah, there's a different balance of value as well. Like in Gothic 1, it was really straightforward. Everything was worth half as much to sell it as it was to buy. And its buy value is always what's displayed. But in this, I think it's just basically nothing. Like, most of the stuff is worth like 10 plus. And I'm pretty sure when I was selling stuff, it was all worth like less than 5. Which is why money is such a problem in the early game. How much do I have? I got 99. Okay, well, let's go talk to the merchants. And maybe I can pawn off my scroll since I won't be using those either. Disappointed that they're worthless to trade as opposed to the way they were in the last Gothic, but that's why that game was really easy. You could just exploit everything about it. Alright. Somebody has got to be here that I can sell shit to.
How strange. It seems to me that I have met you before, traveler. Well, great are the mysteries of time and space. Oh, please forgive my rudeness, son of patience. I have not even greeted you yet. Welcome, friend. Take a seat on my humble rugs and enjoy a pipe in peace.
Who are you?
My name is Abu Jin ibn Jadir ibn Omar Khalid bin Haji al-Sharidi. I am a seer and a prophet, an astrologer and a purveyor of tobacco.
Never mind. Not important, I'm pretty sure. Is that a friggin' fire mage?
You still owe me a favor.
Oh, you bastard.
It is time to pay your debt.
What do you want?
I want my old stall in the marketplace back. Sarah snatched it away from me, but she has had that spot long enough. I want her to give up the stall.
And what's my part in this?
I will give you a letter to stick in her pocket. Then you go to Andre and tell him that Sarah is selling weapons to Onar. She lands in prison. You pocket the bounty, and I get the stall. You have 2 days to accomplish this.
He can't keep anything to himself.
There's no backing out now.
All right, looks like I've got no choice.
You're a clever lad. Here is the letter.
How am I supposed to foist the letter on her?
Let her show you her wares, and while she does, you hide the letter on her. And bear in mind, I am an influential man in the city, so don't try to play me for a fool.
These are bad times.
I've got to go.
Suit yourself.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Hello?
What can I do for you? Are you seeking spiritual comfort?
He'd better shut up.
Do you want to direct a prayer to our Lord Enos, or donate some gold for his church?
These are bad times.
No.
These are bad
I've come to
times.
get your blessing.
That's good. That's good. Then you will probably want to donate gold to the Holy Church of Enos, won't you?
Actually, I wanted your blessing so I can sign on as an apprentice in the lower part of town.
But my son, without a modest donation to the church, it is impossible for me to bless you. How else can I be certain of your good intentions toward the Holy Church of Enos?
That's not what I heard.
Oh, you make a good preacher. Alright, fuck, what do I have to give you?
If I hadn't seen it with my own
So, how much does a donation usually run to here?
Well, that depends on what percentage you want to give, son. Let me see how much you brought. You have more than 50 gold coins. Donate 25 to Enos and receive
Fuck.
his blessing. I bless you in the name of Enos, for he is light and righteousness.
Hot tip, go to him broke. Fuck, I forgot about this asshole.
I can't take care of everything.
Ugh.
Someone's got to do the work.
Disgusting religious culty shit.
What are you doing here?
I wouldn't know how that is any of your business. Get lost!
I appreciate the candor. Alright. So yeah, that bastard wants us to, like, take his skull back. I think I can actually stab him in the back, though. The question is that worth how much of a pain in the ass it is to me?
Welcome, stranger. My name is Baltram. Have you come to stock up on food? I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. I don't have much in stock right now, but I'll be getting a new delivery soon.
He simply talks too much.
Have you got a job for me?
No, I already have an errand boy. Try the other merchants.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Fair enough.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Inos be with you, stranger. If you're looking for a good selection for the traveler, then you're in the right place. But I'm warning you, if you're planning on helping yourself without paying, I'll call the city guard.
Just a moment. Do I look like a thief?
Bah! You won't be the first one to make off with my things today.
And he works all day, too.
Somebody stole from you.
I can't prove it. The fellow was damn clever. Introduced himself as Ringaroo, if that really is his right name. He's been hanging around the marketplace the last few days. And every evening he gets plastered at the beer stand down the street. I bet the bastard is drinking my money. I only looked away for a moment, and my purse was gone.
That's the rude dick from just over the corner.
I could get your gold back for you.
Oh? And why would you do that?
You don't say.
Well, that depends. Can you help me get into the upper quarter?
You've got the wrong man. I'm from out of town like most of the merchants in the marketplace. If you want to get into the upper quarter, go talk to the resident merchants in the lower part of town.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
I want part of the gold as a reward.
First, see if you can get my purse back. Then, we'll talk about your reward.
But that's terrible.
Why didn't you call the city guard?
The guards only respond if a thief is caught in the act. And when I noticed my purse was missing, the bastard was already gone.
Go away, don't tell me that.
I won't tell her a thing.
How much gold was in that purse?
50 gold pieces. That's quite a lot in these crappy times.
Really? How interesting.
That fucking guy. I just got fleeced for 25.
I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. If you just knock the bastard down, the city guard will get involved. Lately, things have been getting really tough here. Since the paladins came to town, the guards have been cracking down on brawlers. So think of something.
I shall.
And it's gonna get even worse.
Well, I can't even knock him down because I don't have a sword, so I'll just have to murder him.
I am Hacker, the weapons dealer. Every man should carry a weapon these days, especially when venturing outside of the city walls.
It's gonna get even worse.
I don't believe that.
What do you know about the disappearances of the citizens of Khorinis?
I have seen many pass through the eastern city gate. Some of those who came I had never seen before in my life. And many of those who went out never came back. But what happened the other day was really quite strange. There was this fellow who came here. I think his name is Joe. He bragged that he would soon come into some serious money. He claimed that he knew how to get into one of the city towers where the militia keep their arms. I haven't seen him since, even though I used to bump into him around the same time every day. I reported this to the militia. I thought that maybe he had been caught and thrown into the dungeon. But Lord Andre had no idea what I was talking about. He didn't even know the fella.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Show me your wares.
That's not what my
Man, if you come into money, you can get some damn good stuff right off the bat.
That's not what I heard. That's what I
These are
thought.
bad times.
That's an open secret.
Honestly.
Do you know anything about the paladins? Yes. Those guys are ruining my business. All you can buy in this entire town is a short sword at most. They've helped themselves to anything that's longer than 1.5 feet. In return, I now get to live in the hotel free of charge.
Someone's gotta do the work.
Where do you get your weapons from? Harad the smith has been my supplier up to now. Now all he does is make stuff for the paladins. He works for those guys day and night like a madman, without pay. He thinks it's his duty. All I can offer you now is my remaining stock.
That's not what I heard.
Tell me more about the area around the city.
It's gotten too dangerous out there. Because of the bandits, for one thing. And also on account of wild beasts. Even the animals don't seem to get enough to eat in these crappy times. They're venturing closer to the city all the time.
Really? That's an open secret.
Hey, Greg.
One more thing.
Listen, kid. I've got important things to do right now. We'll talk again later, got it?
Alright then.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Where's Sarah?
What do you want here? Go. See?
Whoa.
So hard.
Just want to talk to the guy.
I'm Zurus, master of potions. Do you need an essence of healing or a magic elixir? Then you've come to the right place.
Zardus.
Do you brew your own potions?
No, I either get them from the monastery or I buy them from Constantino, the alchemist. If you're interested in brewing potions, then talk to him.
Who says things like
He needs
that?
an assistant. But he's too pig-headed to hire someone himself.
How interesting.
He's just as stubborn as a mule.
These are bad
He
times.
always passes me when he goes out on the east gate to collect plants for his potions.
Say, someone's got to do the work. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
He'd better shut up.
Where exactly does Constantino gather his herbs?
He always goes through the eastern city gate here,
Really?
and then
How interesting.
disappears into the wilderness to the left. He once told me that just about everything grows there,
That's terrible.
except for King Sorrel.
Really? How interesting.
That's terrible.
Has Constantino ever told you where to find King Sorrel?
I once heard him say that the stuff
That's not
grows
what
near
my husband
stone
thinks.
circles,
That's an open
near Lobart's
secret.
farm. That's a farm near the other gate. There's one of those
works all
stone
day, too.
circles. I think it's on a hill. It used to be a grave or something.
Okay, I knew I remembered something about stone circles. So if you're trying to brown nose Constantino, that's where you gotta go.
These are bad times.
Everybody knows by now. These are bad times.
I can't take care of everything.
I'm not
Greg.
gonna confront him right
I
now.
won't tell her a thing.
Oh man, she's got a nice stall. No wonder he wants it back.
Works all day too.
Don't tell this.
How's business?
When the Paladins came, I first thought that it was a good business opportunity, but they let Herod make their weapons, and neither Hakon nor I make even one gold piece off them. Moreover, the farmers no longer supply us with food, and all the prices have gone up. It's only a small consolation that the Paladins are paying my hotel bill.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
What's the problem with the farmers?
They refuse to deliver their goods. Now that the ships no longer come in, the city depends entirely on the supplies provided by the farmers, of course. And NOTR, the largest farmer, has hired mercenaries to protect his farm from the city guards. Otherwise, they'd simply snatch the goods for themselves. But the mercenaries don't just guard NOTR's farm. They come as far as the small farms outside of town to intimidate the farmers. I saw them as I was passing Akil's farm. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes now.
It's gonna get even worse.
Where will I find Akil's farm?
If you go out of the east gate here and follow the road to the right, you'll come to a stairway. It leads up to Akil's farm, but I wouldn't go there now. The mercenaries are certainly still there.
But that's terrible.
Show me your wares.
Who says things like that?
Maybe I don't have an option to screw him over. Okay.
Everybody knows.
Oh shit. I forgot there's no like trading center, it's just instantly gone. Okay, fine. Gotta be a little more careful about this. Lots of arrows now though, so that's a big old plus.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
I mean, I don't really need a picture of me! Exclamation mark.
I don't believe that.
Can I not warn her? Like, I swore I could screw him over.
Everybody knows by now.
Show me your wares.
Oh, you know what? I might have to go to Lord Andre to do it.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
I can't...
Someone's got to do the work.
I can't decide. He said I have 2 days.
It's gonna get even worse.
Maybe I'll just decide tomorrow.
That's not what I heard.
let us go to Bosper. Because now I'm going to learn how to skin animals, and then I can do his quest thing and make some more XP. Seems like the way to go. I think this is... yeah, okay. Starting to figure it out now. It's very gloomy. The DirectX 11 mod definitely makes it less gloomy looking, and I don't know, the gloominess is just kind of part of it. Alright, teach me.
Teach me how to skin animals.
Right. Listen, it's quite easy, really. You take a sharp blade and cut open the animal's belly. Then make a few small incisions on the inside of the legs, and you can peel off the skin. Bring me the wolf skins and we shall see.
Alright. Before we do anything dangerous,
Nothing surprises me anymore.
let's go find ourselves some wolves. Now, where do we find wolves? Actually, let's go take a peek at that stone circle. We'll grab the king's sorrel that's up there. Just in case I want Constantino on my side as well. Then we'll go see if we can find some young wolves. If I can't find young wolves, full-grown wolves might be a bit of a tough one to take on with no armor or anything. But I could always get Bartok to help me. Alright, this is not going well. Okay. So the distance makes a difference, or seems to anyway. Alright. King's Sorrel? Anywhere? I just assumed it would be... oh. No. A leather satchel. Ooh! What the fuck? Do they all have switches? Son of a bitch. I do not remember this at all. I got my coins back that I lost to the fire mage. Ooh, shit. What did I just accidentally figure out? At least with the bow I can have some like distant sight. Huh. King's Sorrel, there we go. And a stone tablet. Alright, I think the stone tablets are part of... yeah... life energy. They're part of the expansion. What's this way? Small blood fly. Okay, so this is still an early area. Whoa. And rats are falling from the sky. Oh, did it die? It did die. Why? Okay. Alright. At least they die in one hit. When I hit them. I don't know whether it's the placement or something being in the way. Another leather satchel. Wow. Wow. This was definitely worthwhile. What am I gonna find? heard a wolf. This is like a dagger at a place of worship. NOTR. Alright. Interesting. Nice. And now I got wolf skin. 5 to go. Alright. Shit. Yeah, the distance makes a difference. Alright. I'm gonna have to be careful. Make sure I don't run out of arrows with an encounter. Come on. Lester! There we go. So Lester wasn't the one that was by the other place. Interesting.
Is that you? Really? Man, am I glad to see you.
Likewise.
Lester, how did you get here?
That was a crazy escape. After the barrier exploded, I wandered around the area for a while in total confusion. Then I spent days fighting my way through these woods until I finally found this valley here. Diego, Milton, and Gorn are still in the Valley of Mines. At least, I think so.
What happened?
After the Sleeper was defeated, the entire Brotherhood lost their minds. Without their master, they were all just empty husks.
And you? What about you?
It was the same for me. I had nightmares and even hallucinations. But once my head was more or less clear again, I ran for it. Once, I thought I saw a huge black shadow pounce on a group of fugitives and burn them all up in a giant cloud of fire. At that moment, I really thought a dragon had come to kill me.
Did you see anything else?
No. I took to my heels and ran.
How long have you been hiding out in this valley?
I don't know exactly. A week, maybe? But there's one more thing. When I came here in the evening, I took a look up on the mountain, and there were only a few trees there. And when I looked the next morning, that tower was there. I could have sworn it wasn't there before. Since then, I haven't left the valley.
You mean Zardas's tower? I knew he was powerful, but creating a tower just like that...
Zardas the Necromancer? He lives in that tower? I don't know if I like that.
Don't worry. He's the one who rescued me from the Sleeper's temple. He's on our side.
Wait. Was this a shortcut to the tower?
You need to tell Zardas about the shadow. It could be important.
You don't think it was my imagination? You mean there really was a...
Dragon, yes.
You're getting into the thick of it again, am I right?
I shouldn't say in the thick of it. Not yet.
Well, good. If it's so important, then I'll go see him. But not now. For the moment, I'm going to rest. I'm still exhausted after the escape from the penal colony. I think you've got big plans. I'll see you later at Zardas's.
Cool stuff. Fuck, I wish I had a map. Yeah, I don't. Cause yeah, I was wondering with the young rats and the young wolves how I was running into that shit, but yeah, I must have... So this is where I came from. This must be a shortcut into like that starting zone. Wow, that haze shift is quite... Ooh. Young wolves, look at this. Okay, come here. There we go. As long as they're 3 feet away, I can shoot them, no problem. Cool. Well, that'll solve my Bosper problem. It's like, if I just keep shooting, hopefully. But yeah, you can get stun locked. So I'll have to watch that one. Oh, yeah. This is a little hill here. I bet you anything this goes up. Cool stuff, so we don't have to go all the way through like the farm and the bandits. We could have missed the bandits entirely. Completely forgot. Oh, fine. I keep the bow out just so I can see what's ahead of me a little better. But then I can't pick anything up. Oh, this is that cave system with the field raid or whatever. Yeah, and the goblins. I freaking knew. Alright. Well, I might as well. Shit, they're quite tough. Alright, let's heal so I don't die immediately. At least there was some good healing stuff along the way. Okay, what's my arrow situation? 12. Alrighty. Definitely worth the trip, man. Do I have? I got 5 of the 6 wolf skins I need. It's pretty damn good. I'll probably just leave the goblins be. They're not worth it at this point, I don't think. Ooh. Alright, so we'll make our way back down to the city. See if I can scrounge up another wolf along the way before the day is out. If not, then maybe tomorrow I'll take Bartok. We can go hunt something a little bigger. Yeah, still trying to think. Yeah, I'm betting if I take that letter to Lord Andre, I can probably screw over the what's-his-face, the dick merchant. I don't know if I want to, though. Like, it seems so stupid. He wants his stall from that girl. She didn't do anything wrong. He's just an asshole. But I know it'll come back to bite me if I have him locked in jail. So maybe I'll just do this the easier of the two ways. Just do what he wants, and then, I don't know. When I'm more powerful, I can go back for karma's sake. Yeah, I guess this would have been a pain in the ass to come through with the field raiders and stuff, though. I mean, especially with no arrows. And I don't think there was any more young wolves back there. It's unfortunate that I ran into Greg and that other wolf because they just got slaughtered and now they've despawned, so I can't even go skin them after the fact. I'll just run up this trail and see if I can find them. Maybe there's just one more straggler wolf somewhere. And if not, that's fine. Oh, there's a goblin. Fuck, I don't want to fight goblins. Yeah, we got young wolves. Shit, except these other things. It's okay. At least the goblins go down easy. I actually have some gold on them, so that works. Okay. There. Just good enough at using it. There we go. Got my young wolves. 7 skins, so I can sell them to Bosper, and then away we go. Let's just kill these blood flies. Ah, fuck. This might have been dumb. And then I'll... Oh, shit! Never mind. I was like, ooh, I'll kill the last one, but then I ran out of arrows. So... bad timing. That's fine, though. It's nighttime. We'll head back to the city. Get my pat on the back from Bosper, and then we can pick it up tomorrow. When we fight with our decision about what we do with... I don't even remember his name anymore. That is kind of the downfall of this, is just there's so many names thrown at you I don't remember, and a lot of them start with the same letter. They don't get locked into memory quite as well. But either way, there's one hell of a full moon. And very, very large. Like, disproportionately large. Oh, what am I doing? Walked right past his shop. Forgot what I was doing. Okay. Bothber.
About the wolfskins, I've got them. Here.
Great. I knew you would be suitable for this job. Here's the pay I promised you. And what do you think? Isn't this better work than banging away at swords all day or filling little bottles in a dusty chamber?
Yeah. I think this is probably the way to go.
I want to start as your apprentice.
Great. You seem to know the basics already. But Harrod isn't convinced of your abilities. Thorben will only give you his approval with the blessing of the gods. Constantino says you can sign up wherever you want for all he cares. Matteo says he has not yet talked to you about this. You need the approval of at least 4 masters in order to be able to start an apprenticeship in the lower part of town. This means that you should talk to all those who do not quite approve of you yet.
This is kind of redoing the approval of the old camp in Gothic 1. Which is a nice little, like, quest line thing. I like it. It works. Except I don't know where everyone went. Oh. Thorben. I did talk to the priests.
How about your approval, Master?
Has Vatras given you his blessing?
Yes.
And did you also get the blessing of a priest of Innos?
Yes, I did.
Then you shall have my blessing as well. No matter what path you decide to take pride in doing a good job, my boy.
Alright. I think... yeah, that's all I want. I already have lockpicks. I need to get a weapon for Harrod, so...
If he doesn't see that, I can't
maybe we'll look into that tomorrow.
Nobody wants to know.
That's not where my husband is.
Anyway.
It's a bad business.
Yeah, Rangaroo. He stole from Jorah. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that just yet. So I can't beat the crap out of him, but I think I could probably get him to a secluded area. And then maybe I'll just kill him?
Innos be with you, stranger. What brings you to me?
I've got an important message for Lord Hagen.
Well, you stand before one of his men. What is this about?
Ah, fuck.
That I must tell Lord Hagen myself.
Suit yourself, but you should know one thing. Lord Hagen receives only paladins. or those who are in the service to paladins. It is beneath his dignity to waste his time with members of the common folk.
Fair enough. Dignity, though, I mean, come on. Alright.
I've come to collect the bounty for a criminal.
Yeah, okay, I totally can screw over Kanthar. I'll have to think on that one. Can I just... Nobody's here. Will anyone stop me?
I know nothing about picking locks.
Wow. I will stop myself, I guess. Alright, fine. That's plenty. Ooh, hello. You've got bolts here. You doing target practice?
What are you doing here?
I'm training the boys to use a crossbow and help them become a little more dexterous.
Could you train me?
No, I only train the men in the service of the king. Nobody else. But we can always use good people. So if you want to join the militia, go talk to Lord Andre.
Fine. But not today. Once again, the music dropped out. I don't remember that being a consistent issue before. I think I'm gonna run a simultaneous playthrough on Gothic 2 Classic. Not recording it, but just so I can comment on differences. Might be an interesting comparison. If I can persuade it to work anyway. Alright, well. We're back down to 0 arrows, but that is what it is. That's just going to be the nature of this playthrough, I guess. But we appeased Bossbird, we got some other goodies, so all good today's work. So, like, subscribe, and we'll see what we get up to next time. So take care and have a good one.